welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much guys for coming back. Sorry guys, I've not uploaded video in a while. That's because I've not been feeling well. I took a break. Now I'm fully back for more tutorials. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing us how to make this kaftan dress. I'll be using 2.5 yards of fabric for this tutorial. So we'll go ahead and fold our fabric. I will show you guys how the fabric will be folded into 4. First, I will open it up like so. I'm not folding it by the length. This is the length. I will fold it by the weight. I just open up the whole 3.5 yards of fabric. I fold it this way. So there's not going to be seam at the shoulder. So I will fold it this way, then fold it this other way. So guys, my fabric is folded into 4. This side is the folded side, and this side is the open side. So what we are going to do is to place the measurement. The length of the dress is 62 inches. I added about 3 inches to it for folding, just to hem the bottom part. Okay. So I'm going to be placing the measurement. I'll divide the hip measurement by 4. The hip measurement I'm working with is 46 inches. Divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. So I'll mark 11.5 inches here. I will add 10 inches to this 11.5 inches. This 10 inches is for the pleat. Altogether I have about 21.5 inches here. So what I'm going to do is to roll this 21.5 inches all the way to the bottom part. I will mark 21.5 inches. Mark 21.5 inches. I'll mark it all the way to the bottom side. So I'll make a straight line here. So I've marked it all the way to the bottom part. Make sure you press it. I want it very pressed so that I'll have this mid part here. This will give me guideline, and this upper part here, the shoulder part, will give me guideline. Like I said earlier, the dress is a seamless shoulder. I'll mark the shoulder measurement for illustration purposes. Half of the shoulder measurement is 8 inches, so I'll mark 8 inches here. So I will mark 3.5 inches for the wideness of the neck. I will mark 1.5 inches for the back depth and 3.5 inches for the front depth. I will make a curve here. This is the back neckline and this is the front neckline. So I'm done with this. What we are going to do is to mark out this part. So I'll use this remaining part for the sleeve. So I'm not going to be cutting out anything. I have about 8 inches here. I'll use it for the sleeve. The round armhole measurement is 18 inches. Divided by 2 is 9 inches. I'm going to be adding 3 inches to it. I'll be making it 12 inches. Yeah, I want it a little bit free. I will just connect it from here like so. Just connect it like so. I'll still add 1 inch for sewing allowance on this side. What we are going to do is to cut it out. I will cut out the back neckline. So this is the back side and this is the front side. After cutting out the back side, make sure you don't cut the front and the back together. You will raise this up. This is the front part. You cut out the front neckline. Okay. So I'll make about 3.5 inches slit here for the front neckline. I will open it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to cut out this part. before we proceed. We go ahead and open it up. We open it up like so. So I'll open it up like so. We'll be cutting out the facing. This side is the back and this is the front. So this is my facing. I have about 16 inches facing here, and the wideness is 9 inches. I'll place it like so. Whether you trace it out or you just cut it out. So I've cut it out. I will still make a split here. I'll still split it. So I will come down by 5 inches right from the split. Make a curve. You can make it as 4 corner. It depends on what you want. Just curve it like so. For taking it step by step, we'll go ahead and join the facing to the neckline. I will turn it to the right side. So this is the right side. So I will use 1/4 inch to stitch it. I will stitch it like so, round, then turn it inside out. I will still hem the bottom part of the facing, hem it round. So I will go and sew it and come back to you guys. I finished attaching the facing to the neckline. So this is the wrong side. I've turned it to the wrong side. You give it a good press. Meanwhile, I will add a hemming gum here just to keep it in place. So I will turn it to the right side. So this is the right side. And this is the line I marked out earlier, the shoulder side, and this is the midpoint. It will give us guideline. Remember, we added 10 inches to the hip measurement. That 10 inches is for the 2 pleats. So we're marking out 2 pleats. Each pleat is 5 inches. So right from the middle part here, I will take the shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. So I'll mark 8 inches here. So I will mark this 8 inches all the way to the bottom side. So I will still follow this line, this midpoint line. Mark 8 inches. 8 inches to the bottom side. I will take it across this side. I will still take the 8 inches to the back side. I will mark it all the way to the bottom part and do the same thing for this side. I will mark 8 inches for the shoulder. I will take it like so, 8 inches to the bottom side and across the back side. So after I've done that, I will mark my 5 inches. We'll first of all make the first pleat. Then after that, we make the second one. Like I said, we'll be taking it step by step. So right from this 8 inches, that the shoulder measurement, I will mark out 5 inches. I'll mark 5 inches, and in between this place, I will mark 2.5 inches. This 2.5 inches, because 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Because I'll be folding it into 2, so I will mark 5 inches, and in between here, I will mark 2.5 inches so that I will be able to fold it like so. So I mark right from the shoulder 2.5 inches and 5 inches 2.5 inches, 5 inches. I'll mark it all the way to the bottom side. I will take it across to the back side, 2.5 and 5 inches. 2.5, 5 inches. I will go to this side, mark 2.5, mark 5 inches. I'll do it the same way to the bottom side. I'll do the same thing for this side. After marking it, I will take it up like so. So we are folding the 5 inches into 2. We're pinning it. So we pin it all the way to the bottom side and the back side. So I will just use my pressing iron to press it out. But while pressing it, be careful with the pins. So I will take the pins out and then press it, put the pins back again. So I'm pressing it. We go ahead and then stitch it. So this is where I pin it. So I will just stitch it right from the bottom all the way to the other bottom side. I will do the same thing for this side. I will hold it like this. I will pin it. I will pin it, press it, and then stitch these 2.5 inches. So guys, I finished stitching the first pleat. So after stitching it, I press it down. Remember, for the lower part, I added 1/4 of the hip measurement plus 10 inches for the pleat. If you want to add extra 2 inches to it. After adding 1/4 of the hip measurement, the 10 inches, add extra 2 inches to it. I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. Instead of 1 inch, add 3 inches, please, because this place will be too short. So you see what I did here? I have to join it a little bit here. By the time I fold it, this will cover up the stitch I made. I added about 2 inches to it. Add 2 inches to yours before cutting it out. So we'll go ahead and make the second pleat. The second one will start from here. So what we are going to do is to measure the 5 inches right from this line here. So this is the shoulder. Right from this line, I'll mark 5 inches, then mark 2.5 inches. Just mark it the way we did for the first pleat. You mark 5 inches, then 2.5 inches. 5 inches, 5 inches, 2.5 inches. You mark it all the way to the bottom side, across to this side, and do the same thing for the other side. 5 inches, 2.5 inches. 5 inches, 2.5 inches. So you mark it all the way to the bottom side. For the second pleat, if you like, you can make it up to the hem, or you stop about 20 inches before the hem. Some people would like to stop here. If you're stopping here, you will take it like so. Let me measure 20 inches above the hem. So this is 20 inches or 18 inches above the hem. You mark it like this. So if you're stopping, you will just take it like so. You take it like so, you stitch it like so. If you want it to stop here, you can still sew it all through to the hem. For this, I don't know yet. I might be sewing it all through, or I will stop 20 inches before the hem. Just do it 20 inches before the hem on this side, and then the other side. So I will take it like so. I will still pin it. I'll pin it. I will pin it all the way to the bottom side and give it a good press. I will do the same thing for this side. I will pin it all the way to the bottom side. So I'll press it down like so. And press the front, the back, and the other side. I will go ahead and stitch this side. I will stitch this side all through. You stitch it. If you're ending it here, you will just curve it. You don't just end it here, you just curve it like this. So guys, this is the second plate. I'll finish stitching it and press it down also. I stitch it up to here, so I have to curve it like so and leave the remaining part open. So what we are going to do is to join the front and the back together, but before we do that, we hem the sleeve. We use 1 inch to hem the sleeve. You take it like so. You fold it twice. You hem it. Hem the other side. Then hem this side. So after hemming the sleeve, I will use 1 inch to hem the side. I will start stitching it right from here, 1 inch all the way to the down part. I will do the same thing for this side. You can leave about 10 inches slit here for free movements. The lower part is wide enough. I think I will stitch it all the way to the hem. Then we hem the bottom part. My folding allowance is 3 inches. You fold your 3 inches twice, then hem it round. So guys, I finished joining the sides together. This is the sleeve. I've hemmed the sleeve, and I've also hemmed the bottom part. I didn't make any side splits. I stitched it all the way to the end because the lower part is free. This is the sleeve, and this is the back side. So that's it for today. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next one. And if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new videos. Thank you so much guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye.